Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Viviana and I have been sharing with you all about my prep. I am planning a show to compete in 4 weeks and I just came back from a birthday trip, so straight to my check-in today. So I am going to be checking in post trip that I did, and we shall see if there are any changes and what's next. We are ready to push for the next 4 weeks. Here we go. Okay everybody, so I'm back home as you can see, and this is gonna be 4 weeks out from the show that I've been planning on doing. I got here and straight to trying to unpack, and then now I'm going to do my cardio, my training, and get ready for the week, order my groceries, and of course get ready for work because again, I know I'm gonna have a busy week. Home, and look, I got a packet from PE Science, so we're gonna be making some protein pancakes, but this time it is pumpkin flavor. So this is what I'm eating, and this is what they're eating. I don't know, not too sure. I've always wanted to try to get on one of the bull rides, and I've never done it. I know I'm not going to make it because I can't, but I want to try.
All right, now it's going to get hard. Don't fall off, you have to fall off. There you go.
Okay, so I am back from the gym, and now I'm gonna set everything up so that I can do my check-in, and then I will share with you my check-in. Good morning everybody. So we are now doing 45 minutes a day. So whether I do it in the afternoon, in the evening, I only am doing 45 minutes of cardio. Now, my calories went up again. I've been having recovery days. I've been so busy at work, to be honest with you, that it's been really hard to kind of like vlog or keep up. It's just been super busy. So today I'm going to do my 45-minute cardio. I'm gonna order my groceries. I'm gonna plan out my week. I do work this Sunday as the manager on duty, and so that's another thing. And then I have some family things going on. I'm taking my granddaughter to ballet, and you know, just personal family things that I have to get done too. So it is and it has been busy, but we're gonna do what we have to do, right? Good morning, everybody. I'm out of breath. Oh my goodness. So I am doing my 6th week on the block, on my training block. So what that means is I'm trying to hit my best, or my personal best. Oh my God, I'm tired. And so I am about 4 weeks out. And so it makes it a little, harder, but I do continue to have a lot of energy and strength. It could also be the recovery week that I'm going through, plus the ones I've had. So I feel really good. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I am trying to hit my personal best with my, compound movements, and just like the hip thrusts, the deadlifts, and some of the upper body that I already did, but today I'm doing lower body. So I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I also work today. So I'm trying to kind of do what I have to do and then get ready for work. Sometimes I work on the weekends, and it's okay. I mean, I just came back from a vacation, and so I need time to catch up too for work, so it'll work out. Anyways, I'll continue training, cardio, posing. Okay, everybody, so it is not my regular check-in day. It is Monday, but after I checked in on Tuesday, I had some recovery days that I was the next days after my check-in that I have to do. So that meant eating more and less cardio again. So then after my recovery days, my coach wanted me to check in again to see how things are going. So I just finished my last recovery day yesterday. Today I am checking in. I'm sure he kind of wants to see how I look after these higher calorie days and less cardio, and then kind of probably base himself off of that to see how we're gonna do our peak week and be ready for the show, right? I am 4 weeks out, and so obviously we're less than 4 weeks out, so we want to make sure that we kind of try to figure things out and see what's going to work best. So that's the plan. Again, today I'll be checking in after I do my training, my cardio. I'll come back, do the kind of same things I always do, but today on Monday. So we shall see if we have any changes, if the recovery was good, if what we need to do, and I'll share that with you. Today I am working on upper body. I did lower body yesterday, and like I mentioned, this week has been my 6th week on this training block, which means it is supposed to be the last week before I start my new block and my personal best. So that's what I've been doing this week, and I get 3 lower bodies training and 2 upper body. Except one, I remember just now that I do, there's one that I do shoulders and glutes together. So anyways, 3 of those days, 3 days of the week, I do focus on my lower body. And today we're here doing upper body and then cardio, because I'm back to my normal schedule after I had been doing 60 minutes in the morning and 60 in the evening. It changed to 45 minutes a day only for the past few days for my recovery. So we're back to 120 minutes today, and then unless there's changes after my check-in. Okay, so we are done with training, and now we're gonna get on the treadmill and do our walk. Cardio today is an hour 60 minutes. And this whole prep, I've only been walking as cardio, so I'm not using the Stairmaster. I'm not doing sprints, high intensity. It's all walking, and possibly why I have to be doing 120 minutes or 60 minutes in the morning, 60 in the evening max this prep. But also just remember that it depends on your activity, so that, you know, the energy goes up. It's gonna have to be depending on you. I mostly work sitting down on a desk, administrative work. So a lot of the times it's not enough energy or enough activity. So that's why I get to do walks. That's my cardio. Now, obviously we do incline or speed goes up for the intensity, but it's all been walking the whole prep. This is awesome. So now I'm done with my training and my cardio. I'm about to go and get ready to check in. I'll shower, and then after I'll get ready for work. Okay, so now I'm on my way to work, and I did check in, and I actually just got the email with my feedback. So I am going to make those changes, and I will share with you my my check-in and my feedback now.
What up, Viviana? All right, you're finishing your 6th week, and this is where you're going to be. Oh, wait, you finished it. Okay, so this is where we're done with our strength testing. Okay. So let's see. Dumbbell step up 65 pounds. I'm assuming these are all times 5. Okay, so I'll set up the new program. It's going to be attached right now. You said you don't feel lean enough or conditioned enough. Is it just you? No. I mean, listen, we want to be leaner. We need to be leaner. So we need to get leaner. What are our options here? Well, we just got to get back to the grind, right? I'm going to give you a pretty aggressive approach this week. And the goal is going to be to hit 115, 116 in the next week. I really want to see some big changes. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm curious. You know, with 4 weeks to go, I'm wondering if we shouldn't switch gears a little bit in regards to training. I'm going to give you a new training setup. Instead of focusing on strength and power because we're getting leaner, I want to focus more on training in your current rep ranges where you know you're strong. It's called the rate of perceived exertion, or RPE scale. So I'm attaching a new style of training program. It's still going to be 3 lower body days, 2 upper body days. Okay. So new training, new macros, new cardio, and all. Thanks, Viviana.
Okay, so I am back from work. I just had dinner, and I'm about to go to the gym to do my PM cardio. And yes, like you guys know, this is what I wear every day because I am cold. So I'm trying to warm up, and I just had a decaf coffee so that I can get ready to take this off and then go do my cardio. So I'm telling you, these things happen to me all the time. hospital just to get some stuff and eat my meal. And here I am. Good morning, everybody. So today we're on our way to go see my daughter Alejandra. Yesterday we ended up going to the ER. She's okay. And I came back home. This morning I did my cardio and I'm taking some things for her. Hopefully she'll be discharged today. But yeah, sometimes life happens no matter if you're on prep or not, and this is exactly what I mean from my previous videos, that you just have to, you know, remember that there's only certain things that you can control, and make sure that those are the things that you focus on. Everything else, don't worry about it, just do what you can.
Protein burrito.
That looks so good. Let's just take a minute to share everything that they have here. Like a lot of options. Okay, everybody. So let's try to get all of the updates done now before I get to work. So let's start with week 4 weeks out. My goodness, I came back from from vacation straight to work. A lot of catching up, and it was really busy. But when I came back from vacation, I got a week of recovery, and as I mentioned before, that's basically calories going up, cardio going down, and so it is to get me ready for the last push for prep, right? Since we're closer to the stage. So when I got back, I got to 45 minutes of cardio, and that was obviously very easy to do for me since I was doing 2 hours. Then I checked in again, and my calories then went down. So now we're at really low calories and back to 120 minutes of cardio. So that was Monday. I had to check in on Monday. Usually I check in on Tuesdays, but my coach kind of wanted to start the week off and then, you know, go from there. Now we're doing it on Mondays. So full week of 60-minute cardio with low calories and 2 high carb days. The difference is that my calories are down, like the lowest I've been, and the higher days, actually one is higher than the other. So I know that that's going to change my energy, that's going to change things, right? But right now, since the changes were just made this week, you know, we're doing okay at the moment. Now, I got those changes on Monday. On Tuesday, I had a family emergency. So if you're on Instagram, you saw that I shared that I had, you know, an emergency with my daughter. She's doing okay. But that's what I mean by life continues even if you're on prep. So my daughter had an accident. We had to go to the ER, and I mean, I didn't know what to expect. And so she ended having to go into a procedure, and thank God everything worked out and everything went well. But when it comes to prep, you know, you have to do what you got to do, and only just remember, to control what you can. So obviously I already had meals that were already prepped, so I took them with me. And then I also, there at the hospital, very impressed with just their food. There is a variety, there's options for everybody, all kinds of diet. So I don't know if it's just this hospital, but I know that I hear people, hospital food is not good, or they don't have options, or kind of like the airport and other places, right? But I mean, honestly, where I've been, everything, there's great options. Take your scale with you and you should be fine. So anyways, I called into work. I took meals with me. I was working at the hospital while waiting on the doctors and things going on with my daughter. I will tell you, and I said this on my other Instagram, that it doesn't matter how old your kids are. I feel that you never stop parenting or being a mother or a parent. She's 21, and I mean, it doesn't matter how strong I was trying to be for her, which I did through the whole thing, until I saw her, in pain and crying, and that's when I just broke down. And again, I am just, trying to stay strong for her the whole time, and my husband the same way. But I was crying with her. But again, everything worked out, and I'm so happy she's doing well. But yeah, so when I was there in the hospital, I was trying to, wait for the doctors to tell us what was going to happen. And I was trying to work from the hospital while this waiting was going on. And then once they told us that everything, that she was going to go through the procedure and what they were going to do, that's when, they prepare her for surgery, is when I went out and made sure that she was okay, and then left. So we were there Tuesday night, and then Wednesday most of the day, and then Thursday we came back home. I think that's what it was. But anyways, what I did was that I could have used, one of those days as my rest day, and that's okay. Or since I have 2 rest days, I train 5 days out of the week, and I do cardio 5 days out of the week. And so if something, if I wasn't able to control that, then that would have been the case. That's what I would have done. But I was able to go home to get her clothes, get things, and what I did was went home and did my cardio, got her stuff, got my meal, and then went back. So I was able to stay on track because I was able to do my training before I left to the hospital, and I was able to come back the next day and do my cardio and my meals. And so I was on track through the whole thing, the situation. But again, it would have depended on how things were going. So things happen unexpectedly. You just never know. We could, one day I'm in LA having fun, celebrating my birthday, and then the next few days I'm over here trying to figure out what's going on with my daughter. So again, life goes on regardless if you're on prep, and you just kind of have to figure out how to handle the situation. Try to be very positive, try to control what you can, and that's that. So now she's home, we're back, I'm back to work, and now we are 3 weeks out, and I checked in, and we're having to make these adjustments, these changes, and continue doing what we have to do. But I am very grateful always, and I try to remind myself every day when I wake up to be grateful, to focus on the good things, and so that the days as we go, every day we see the positive in everything, that we're the things that I'm able to do, whether it is my health, my body moving, my job, everything, to look at the good things. And so we focus on that so that we can continue our days and we can continue this prep. I know this is it's just always, my thoughts are, how blessed am I that I get to, eat less because I want to, be on prep because I want to, not because I have to, no, because this is something that I want to do. So, there's so many things that go in my mind while I'm on prep and while things are happening in my life, but I'm ready. I have the next 3 weeks to go, or 2.5 weeks to go, whatever it is. I'm excited, but I am always looking forward to my personal growth and never to give up. We change the plan, but never the goal. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.